Hi. Um, Today, first of all, welcome to our show. Today, we would like to talk to you about the importance of good health and the good habits that will take you there. Health comes in many different shapes and forms, and we do consider mental health as well as physical health in our inclusion of all the healthy options that we consider. Now, our research has found that when it comes to physical health having an effect on health in general, including mental health, then what we call psychosomatic effects, then exercise is really number one in this particular equation. And when we say exercise, we don't mean vigorous exercise, because that can lead to difficulties of its own. No, what we do mean is moderate to considerate exercise. And the best possible example and the best possible way to achieve that is through walking. A nice gentle walk at a steady, good pace is incredibly efficient when it comes to really fulfilling that role of exercise. The benefits are enormous. Before the walk, you may feel a little bit sluggish, a little bit tired, and a little bit sleepy, and a little bit out of sorts. After the walk, when you've raised your pulse just a little bit higher than normal, you find yourself invigorated, you find yourself energized, motivated, hopeful, and with a positive outlook. It's good and well recommended for all ailments, physical ailments, as well as for depression and mental diseases. Now, this is the exercise part of the healthy living, what I call RED, Relaxation Exercise and Diet. That is the health triad. Now, if we were to simply embrace exercise, as a lot of people have done and a lot of people do, they tend to come back to their GP, and they tend to come back to their therapist, and then they tend to come back, and then they tend to write copious amounts of literature to say that it wasn't enough. That exercise on its own is not enough. It's never the answer, because for various reasons, even though they're exercising 5-6 times a week, vigorously going to the gym and so on, they don't feel completely fulfilled. There is something else missing. They're slightly on edge. They're slightly stressed. They're even slightly aggressive if they go and lift weights and do aggressive sports. And so, in everything there is balance. Life is harmony to be lived when all the factors are together in good proportionate relationships. And for that to happen, relaxation is the other side of the equation. And so, just as when we feel stressed by mental activity, such as work, or just as we feel the need to wind down after a strenuous meeting, or after driving in horrific traffic, or after an argument, we turn to relaxation every time, habitually and instinctively, to recharge our batteries, to recenter and to find ourselves. Now, some people call it relaxation, others call it meditation, others call it mindfulness, and on it goes. But in effect, it is simply the opposite of the exercise part. It is the opposite of doing something strenuous, and it is the opposite of pressure and the opposite of work. It is sitting there daydreaming, doing nothing. It is closest to sleep that we can get. And therefore we rest, we relax, preferably with our eyes closed, and then we are already in an alpha state, ready to be refreshed and invigorated again, mentally and physically. However, if people only did relaxation to the detriment of everything else, you know what the answer will be. The answer will be that relaxation in and of itself is not sufficient, simply because with relaxation and sitting still and lack of movement, there is a lack of circulation and a lack of exercise, leading to possible ailments and so on. So therefore the cycle starts again, and we call this the yin and the yang. And when the two are in harmony, we are perfectly posed, and we are perfectly in harmony with the whole world and the whole universe. And that's how we are as creatures. Light and darkness, work and rest, duality. And therefore, to keep ourselves in optimum health, we need to keep these two together in balance. However, there is an extra bonus in the end, and the extra bonus is that we are, for all intents and purposes, we are organic beings. We are organic living creatures in this world. So if we weren't organic, and if we were only dynamic in our makeup, then it will be sufficient for us to simply exercise and relax in order to be healthy all the time. However, because we are organic, we ingest coarse organic matter and we excrete the same coarse organic matter in order to sustain ourselves. And our bodies are no different to, say, a vehicle. A vehicle requires fuel in order to move around. The quality of that fuel determines the quality of the movement of that vehicle and the quality of the well-being of that vehicle, and how long it will last and what shape it will be in. Now, if we generally supply the vehicle with good quality fuel, it will last longer and it will perform better. And hence the diet. Hence we talk of a good diet. For some people, a good diet means low carbs, low fat. For others, it may mean slightly different combinations. But by and large, a good diet will then maintain the vehicle, which is the body, in good physical shape as well as in a good mental shape. The triad of walking, relaxation, and a good diet is a universal triad for living on planet Earth. Keep it.